I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I get excited over whatever any person gives to me. This dress is a gift from one of the best fashion designers in this country. His name is Moody Africa. He made this dress for me on my 60th birthday. There's something I like particularly about this dress. This line here is handcrafted. And yesterday was the mother's burial. And I had to wear this dress down to appreciate him for making this dress for me on my 60th birthday. That's 5 years back. He did not use tape on my body. Just looking at me, he knew my measurement. Now, we've been talking about sex in marriage. One of the critical areas in marriage is finance, money. I just want to share with you my experience with managing money. It is not a principle that you will apply. I'm just sharing my experience because our fathers did not share with us. There is one aspect about money, one way of managing family finances. If you are rich enough, if you are Dangote, your wife, you can meet all her needs, give her what she wants, satisfy her. In that case, you are the boss. In that case, you don't have challenges. The next case scenario is when you grow up together, like as I did with my wife. We started with nothing. And we worked together immediately after NYSC, that's our national service, my national service. I was employed with her at Royal Hospital, number 4, Opobo Road. She was paid 500 naira. I was paid 2,000 naira. 2,000 naira, 1,500. And so they paid all the money to me. If they paid to me, then I don't know if I used to give all to her, but I will budget and then we will spend. We lived in a free house then, a 4-bedroom house. I was around 27 years and she was 25. So we had a common pool. Later, we started practice together. I found out that she was a better manager of finances than I. So all the resources that came, I gave to her. The better manager should manage the resources if you have a common vision. We went into this marriage with the same mind, knowing that we were going into it assets and liabilities. And because we didn't have much when we started, and we had a lot of deprivations, we were alone. We needed to stick together. Then when we started ministry, I found out that she was a better builder, better manager of resources. So when we sold books and sold cassettes then and CDs later, and I got honorarium, everything went to her. You won't believe that this man you are seeing now, there was a time my wife would buy kerosene on credit from my landlady before I come back from preaching, kerosene to use in our stove then. So it was not easy. Then when I returned, I would give her all the money. Excuse me. That was how we grew. She was responsible for buying most of our properties, collecting the finances to pay. I just had the vision. I will share to her. She will gather the resources. I will bring resources. And then she was a better manager and is still a very good manager. But it got to a point I needed to write. It's as if I was writing an application to the Accountant General of Delta State to get money. And even my expenditure had to be approved. And there's one thing with women. They never have money, or their money is never enough. If you ask for money, she will tell you what she has used money to do, as if you are not doing anything. That continued for a while until I decided to leave everything for her and create a separate economy. A separate economy. But we own those things together. Those things don't bother me. For me in particular, they don't bother me. So I started to create my own economy. But listen, no matter how much a woman makes, your money is sweeter. She will always still place demand on me. And if you are not wise as a man, these little things can cause quarrels at home. If I give her money and she says she's going to return to me, we don't do romance with our money. You manage your own side of the economy very well. I manage my own side of the economy very well. When we have projects and we have what to do, you will bring, I will bring. But most times, if I can afford to bring everything, I do everything without bothering her. But thank God, little expenses here and there. In fact, not even little. When we were training children overseas, there were days I went, one day I went to preach in Kano. The embassy needed evidence of payment of school fees overseas. My wife paid without bothering me. In fact, most times, the management and the running of the household, she takes them without bothering me. But women, they must always like to ask from you. So God has helped me. I have to give. But if you give money to a woman and she says she will return it to you, forget it. Just be ready to lose that money. Don't ever put your mind on that money. Number two, if a woman is managing a business, if you dare ask her to render an account, most likely you will quarrel that day. Did I spend the money on myself? Did I buy slippers with it? Did I send it to my parents? So just allow her, create space for her to be managing her businesses. I wonder why men don't value their peace of mind and their sanity. I value my peace of mind, my liberty, my sanity. Nothing is compared to it. So when you ask, they will, unless they get into trouble, then they will call you again. And it's a terrible thing with women. Now, her money, the one in her control, is more precious than the one in your control. For those of us who run joint family lifestyle. For those of you who have separate accounts, you will discover that her money is her money. Your money is our money. That is the way it is. Don't get angry. It's just their nature. Because the womb is designed to receive from you. The womb is designed to receive from you. The ovaries, when they shed eggs, the eggs don't come at you. You don't see them. It's after the mixture that the baby comes out. And it is in her. And the mother of the baby is known. The father is still questionable. So it's just their nature to receive. Though they give out to their children, you understand what I'm saying? We occasionally go there to parasite when we are going to Mount Olives. So, somebody said that he prays in Mount Olives. We also pray in Mount Olives. We who are carnal, we also pray. Dr. Fogi, I don't know. We also pray and speak in tongues in Mount Olives. And so, don't quarrel when she holds her money to her side. One complicated thing we have in this family is that there are business alignments. My wife has a business alignment with one of her sons, has another business alignment with one other son, has a business alignment with her daughter. I recently started a business alignment of real estate with one of our sons. Each of these business alignments are mutually exclusive. I don't interfere in the publishing business between my wife and his son. I don't know, and her son. I don't know how much they earn. I don't know how much they earn in the school. I don't know how much she earns with her daughter if they do transactions. Such things don't bother me. What I'm doing here bothers me, but such things don't bother me. So you must design a system of managing finances in your family as a man that gives you peace of mind, that ensures progress, that ensures harmony between two of you, and satisfaction. Particularly, be responsible, particularly to your wife, your children, and then to yourself and society. None of my children will ever say, I did not give them the best in life. The best in life. Anything. And I'm still preparing. The day the remaining ones will get married, oh boy, I'll come out in full colors. I'll come out and show my strength. I'm preparing for the grandchildren. So that's the way it is. That's the way we manage finances. We see finances as a responsibility, not an entitlement. I have a responsibility for my children's children. My wife has a responsibility not to fall my hand in whatever she does. When she makes financial mistakes, I don't blame her. Today, we went to lay the foundation stone. I went to lay the foundation stone of one building my son is building, one of my sons. And I told her, lady, and she said, no, that is my duty. And she bought the materials to build that house 2 years before now. I was aware she was buying, but I will not go and question that. She didn't tell me, write an application to tell me. It doesn't bother me. Learn to be a man that is above the small things that women do with money. Once you lift your life above that level, you will see that God keeps blessing you. God bless you. I hope you have learned something. I want this to I want us to discuss, like as we debated about the issues of sex in marriage. Let's debate. How do you see it, and what do you think is the way forward? Why do we have common problems, common quarrels about finances in marriage? One of the things in life, don't hold money too firmly between each other, yourself and your wife. Though they hold their own family, me, I am. God bless you. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Send me a message on +234 7052136763. Like this video, press the thumbs up button, share it with others to bless others. God bless you.